Something we say here all the time is that our role is to knock down barriers and to provide hope. I don't ever want anyone to ever leave my presence without feeling more hopeful.
I believe that Cassandra was chosen to be the director of the Parent Center because she doesn't just look at the child, she looks at what it is that we can do to help the entire family.
When people walk into the Parent Center, we don't know what their situation is. So we try to serve them based on whatever their needs are.
The families and some of the students that she deals with, there are barriers that cause them not to have direct access to services or to opportunities.
It is difficult at times to try to remove the barriers of homelessness, domestic violence, the barriers of families struggling with mental health. But we are dedicated and committed to trying everything we can to knock them down.
What she does and her team does, they're a bridge between our families that aren't connected, that aren't familiar with the way things work, and they bridge that gap to get them engaged and get them motivated.
We can't just send an email or send a text. Families don't often get those things. We have to get out into our community, let them know that we care, let them know that we are here for them. One of the things that we did this year is we started doing hotel events and be intentional about our work with our homeless families.
Some of the barriers we were facing was not having a home. She brought hope to me and my family by inviting us in. She was just really warm and welcoming, and it's not just a parent center, it feels like a family.
I remember one of the families had come in here. She had been living in her car with her entire family, 6 of them in a car. Those are hard nights for us. That's hard nights for our team when we know some of our families are not sheltered. Her and her husband began to come in here almost every single day with their little baby, got the kids in school. Eventually, they got what they needed and were able to get their first apartment. One of the most important pieces of data that I think we look at is our absenteeism rate.
The SARB team, the Student Attendance Review Board, we made the decision to move it from the boardroom, which was very court-like, to the Parent Center.
It's interesting how just little changes like that shift the entire atmosphere of something that was punitive to restorative.
Cassandra is definitely an out-of-the-box thinker. One particular thing that comes to mind is our Parent Academy that she started at Home Gardens Academy. She inspired many people in that Parent Academy, like Alicia Viella, who now currently works for her.
If it wasn't for Cassandra, I don't know where I would be today. I felt like a statistic. I had been a teen mom. I had 3 children at the age of 22. She taught me that I was someone. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And it wasn't just me, it was the entire school body. It was our students, it was our parents, it was the staff. She was our principal. She was my mentor. And now she is my director.
Cassandra is the most selfless leader you'll ever meet. And the way she leads is by example.
I believe that we have to, as leaders, be right there in the trenches with our staff. If we just value people for the work they can give, I don't think we're ever gonna be able to thrive as high as we can. So I am definitely a person who believes in knowing my people, knowing their families so that we can capture their hearts, and then the work will come. They'll even be better workers because of that. When they had this job, I knew it was for me, and to be able to take everything that's inside of you, every gift that you feel that God has given you, and be able to do that every day as a job is beyond a blessing. I'm just glad that I am able to live out who I truly am at work.